Welcome friends, it's Ray. Thank you so much for joining me today. In today's video, I am making my final set of cards in this three-part series featuring the Kendra Card Challenge number 9. Here I have dry embossed using a Simon Says stamp dimensional embossing folder, my pink panel, and bringing in my pattern paper. I do have a metal table underneath my craft mat, and so I'm using my magnets to hold my pieces in place, and then I will affix them with glue. As I've done with the videos in this series, I have mostly introduced each card and play music in between so that you can watch the process. And if you have any questions, do leave those in the description bar below. And also let me know which of these cards you like best. And thank you for watching this card series. I am going to be giving away some of the cards in this series. All you need to do is comment below, subscribe to me on YouTube, and complete a form that I'll link below. That just lets you give me your name and your complete mailing address. And then I will randomly select winners and send these cards to you with a blank inside so you can gift it. And you'll need your own envelope. International and domestic entries are welcome. I'm using Doodlebug's Lots of Love pattern paper and some matte stickers, which I really love. I love the matte because they are matte cardstock stickers, and then so they just look like the pattern paper. They're not shiny, but you can shine them up with Wink of Stella, which is what I do. With card number 12, I'm using the Lawn Fawn Conversation Heart stamp set from the How You Bean collection, and the MFT banner dies, foam tape, my Wink of Stella pen, and am playing with these two little cute cups from the sticker sheet. And this is a matte sticker sheet. And I am using the Doodlebug Designs Lots of Love collection for my pattern paper and my dies, pattern paper and my stickers. And these are matte stickers. More on the Kendra Card Challenge that I mentioned. I have provided links in the description bar below to Kendra's cutting template that shows you how to cut the pattern paper, and all you need is 6 sheets of 6 by 6 pattern paper. If you have 12 by 12, you can use that as well. So she shows you how in her video how to cut the templates, and then you're going to actually be mixing and matching the pieces so that you get various pattern paper designs in each card, or multiple cards, I should say it that way. And this is just a great stash buster, so I love this challenge, and hopefully you will join. Here I have partially removed the release paper on my double-sided tape, and then I commit it to my card base and get it lined up just the way I want it, and then remove the remaining release paper. I think this is my favorite card from this video. It's turned out so cute. But here I'm using some Kitsch Flamingo Distress Oxide re-inker that I placed on my palette, and just taken a paintbrush, add a little water, took a paintbrush and splattered it on my white background, as well as my sentiment strip, and we'll set that aside to dry and then start assembling this card. I'm using a pencil to just kind of mark off the back of my sentiment so that I know where to place my scrap paper that I'm using to build up parts of that sentiment, so that the end result, it will lay flat on the pattern paper that already has layers. Card number 14 is a horizontal card, and I am stamping my sentiment on an angle and then bringing in my pattern paper and affixing that to the pink mat. I'm using my grid mat to make sure I have these lined correctly, and then we'll just use some temporary tape there, or just some tape, fix those together, trim down the ends to make sure they are a perfect rectangle. So I trimmed off just a sliver, and then I'll turn that over and go ahead and start assembling my card. Card number 15, my final card of this series, is also a horizontal card. So I'm going to do the exact same thing I did with card 14, but using some different pattern, or I should say different matting, same pattern paper, different stickers. And I did mean to place my pattern paper or turn it so that it was on the bottom portion of the card, and completely forgot. So my design is pretty similar, just different stickers and different colored mat. So off camera, I'm going to do a bonus card. So 16 cards. I picked up another type of pattern paper, but wanted the design to be as displayed in the templates with pattern paper on the bottom. So let me show that to you in just a bit. Kendra Card Challenge runs through March 31st, and hopefully if you're interested, you will upload your photos for a chance to win some nice prizes and just have fun using what you have in your stash, which is the main purpose of this challenge. I was making this bonus card offline, but then I came to a technique that I thought would be good to show you here. I'm taking this Simon Says Stamp sentiment strip, and the bottom was already cut, and I wanted to trim the top, but it's hard to place this little strip into my trimmer, so instead I just used a scrap piece of copy paper and used liquid adhesive to affix my strip to the top of the copy paper. And first I placed that copy paper in my MISTI and put my glue on the back of my strip, my sentiment strip, and lined it up just perfectly using my MISTI. And again, I'm showing you now what I did, even though I've already glued this. Wished I had thought about it before, but after the fact is when I thought, oh, this is a great technique to show. So I hope that helps. So now when I place this in my trimmer, I can cut down any size I want. So that's the beauty of this. I'm sure there are other ways to do this, and if you have other ways to be able to trim this tiny strip down when placing it in your trimmer, please share those in the comments. I'd love to hear other ways of doing this, so that those watching can pick the option that works best for them. This is just what worked best for me in the moment. So I can line this up just so I can look at the top of my trimmer arm and look through the clear holder here and see exactly where I'm going to cut, and so then I can adjust if I'm cutting too small. But look at this, very nice, and this is exactly what I wanted. So here is bonus card number 16, using sketch number 14, where the pattern paper is at the bottom instead of the top. Now let's take a look back at all of the cards I made in today's video, as well as all of the cards in this series, all 15 cards. I hope you enjoyed the video and will give me a thumbs up, and if not already a subscriber, consider subscribing. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Until next time, good day, friends.